raised in the Lone Star Land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the bluebonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright.
Gummy shoe prints laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy scoop. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops.
Sebastian, sweet boy, where have you gone? The sun sets low, but we keep marching on. The wind whispers your name soft through the pines. A melody aching in these hearts of mine. Roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, oh you deserve better. And your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang like bells through the air. Now silence just lingers, it's more than we can bear. We carry your memory, a flag in our hands. Through shadows and valleys, through shifting sands. The roads are endless, the nights are cold, but your story's a light we'll never let go. Where are you, sweet boy Sebastian? We're searching the hills, the rivers, the plains. You deserve better, Oh, you deserve better, and your army is fighting through heartache and pain. Your laughter once rang through heartache and pain.
Well, hello, all my friends. How are y'all doing today? Thank you all so much for being here. I do apologize for not coming on yesterday. Um, I never got sick, but I knew if I didn't lay very still, I probably would have. So it wasn't a great day for me, but feeling better today. Thank you all for being here. Hello, Wild Wolf. Good to see you. Hey, Blue. How you doing? Miss Peggy, hello. Half full. Hi. DJ, Kimberly. Hey, Miss Cecilia. Lisa King, Kelly East. Hello to y'all. Jacqueline, always good to see you. Let's see here. TJ. Mama, how you doing? Teresa, hello. Oh man, this weather's got me all yucky in my head again. Michelle, hello. Let's see. Checking to see if there's our Daisy. Are you up and feeling better, sweetie? I hope you are. Tap dancer Lissy, hello. Hello to everybody. Thank you all for being here. I do so appreciate it. And to those in the bushes, hello to you too. Oh, Teresa said, Lolly, um, love the little dragon, Lolly. I love dragons. That is for Sebastian. We see the Christmas tree and the Christmas bows and the fire in the fireplace. So I thought we would do that. Hey, Laura. Got a secret. Can you keep it? Look at here. She's been a member for 3 months. Well, hello to you, beautiful. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being part of our family for so long. Hey, Grace Paris, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm gonna put you on hold for a minute. I'm gonna mute y'all, and I need to blow my nose. Okay, sorry about that. I sneezed right before we came on. So I needed to get my nose blown. Oh wow. That's awesome, Teresa. Well, yeah, I thought this was really cute. And when we were talking about Sebastian, we'll have a Christmas dragon up for him. I think he would love it. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Victoria, how are you doing? Look at Daisy. She says, oh, let me get up here. Here it goes. Yes, all gone and feeling much better. Daisy, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. I got us a little thank you there. I appreciate that so much, sweetie. So glad to hear you're doing better. I tell you, sickness is all around. And guys, my son and I were just talking about the weather a little earlier. Him and the oldest one are going deer hunting this weekend up north, North Texas. And we were talking about the weather. We got to looking, and good golly, next Wednesday, we're going to be back up in the 70s. Today hadn't even got out of the 40s. I was like, oh, Lord. Bobby, thank you so much. Bobby, that is so sweet of you. I appreciate that so much, more than you could ever know. Thank you, Bobby. Hey, Valley Gal, how you doing? Victoria, did I already say hello to you? I hope I did. Hello to everybody coming in. And Bobby, thank you. That is so sweet of you. So yeah, Texas has bipolar weather. Doesn't know whether we're going to be cold or we're going to be hot, but we don't put away all of our summer clothes until probably mid-January. But oh, she's back home. Oh, good. I'm glad you had somebody that can come get her and take her while you felt, got to feeling better. Because I know when you're sick and you're a mama and it's just miserable, but when you can take care of yourself, you get over it a lot quicker, it seems like. So good to hear, Daisy. I know that makes your mama heart feel better. Well, I appreciate you all being here today. Today, we're going to talk about the Dupers Delight. It's something we've gone over before. I want to go over and play it again because I honestly 100% believe we are being told things. We are being told things. And if we stop and we listen and pay attention to the words being said, it tells a story in itself. Nick Barris did a little update about Sebastian's case not too long ago, just right before Thanksgiving, talking about, there's been a new lead. And then he goes on to say there was the pictures of the young man eating with his family, which turned out not to be Sebastian, but it was a good thing that people are still on the lookout for him. That is amazing to hear. And it's encouraging because, when people just get so complacent in where they're at in life, they're not being aware of all those around them. Hey, Kiki, how you doing, girl? You had a good live yesterday. Sorry I couldn't get in there and chat with everybody, but you did great yesterday. And if y'all didn't see it, I encourage y'all to go over there and watch Kiki's live from yesterday. Hey, Poppy Love, how are you doing? I wonder why Teresa's comments keep getting held for review or whatever. I don't know, Teresa. That is really weird. I did have something that came up I wanted to go over with you really quick. There was the elderly couple that we had talked about that was missing from their Thanksgiving trip in the Panhandle part of Texas. Um, there was a report put out today that it seems as if the autopsy and toxicology and all the things are not back yet. But anyways, it said that more than likely there was nothing foul play. It was due to hypothermia because of the weather that had set in. Hey, Cooper. Hey, Diana. Y'all come on in. So I wanted to give y'all that update because I wanted to make sure everybody knew, I had several that were asking about it. And so I told y'all I would let you know just as soon as I could find out something. And let's see here. I want to check something real quick on my end. There we go. And if Brenda Sue's listening, you should be able to chat, Brenda Sue. You should be good to go. And there was a post made today that was sent to me, and a lot of you may remember or have heard the name Brenda Stapleton. It says, let me pull this up real quick. There was a post about her earlier that got put out, and I don't know if everybody's heard about it or not, but it says, let me pull this up. And this was a post Duchess shared earlier that said, please share ASAP. Willow at the Bitter Unicorn needs your help to locate her mother. And it says, missing endangered adult from Bremen, Georgia. Brenda Stapleton is a 74-year-old white female with advanced dementia. She is described as 5 feet tall with heavy set built shoulder length hair. Last contact anyone had with her was 11/14/25 at Motel 6 in Bremen, Georgia. Miss Stapleton was reported missing on 11/20. That's 6 days later. According to her daughter, Miss Stapleton was asking to be taken to the Atlanta airport so she could go to Texas and marry Elon Musk. As she is in full belief she is engaged to Elon. If you see Miss Stapleton or have any information, please call the Bremen, BREMEN Police Department at 770-537-4441 or Haralson County 911. Yeah, I know she frequented several chats. Hey, Jenny Machete, how are you? Hey, Hope Floats. Good to see everybody coming in. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Cat Lady. But I just wanted to read that about Brenda Stapleton because it's not the same Brenda Stapleton. Okay. Cooper said that this is right by my house. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I just knew there was a lady named Brenda Stapleton going into several chats, and it seemed as if I had noticed changes in the way that she was typing and talking, and so I don't know. I don't know. I thought maybe she might have something. Brenda said she was only in her 50s. Well, if she has the dementia on her side, she may be confused about age as well. I don't know, guys. I just wanted to put that out there because the name was very similar. And I know she was, you know, great with Brittany's chat one day and kind of controversial the next and all the things. So I don't know, but whoever this Brenda Stapleton is, I just wanted to bring it to everybody's awareness, whether it is her, the one we've seen in chats, or not. It's just something we need to stay on top of. And Duchess put that out. Is that what you're asking? Are you asking me, TJ? I just looked down and saw who put that out. So that was a post that was sent, and I wanted to read it to everybody in case it is the same person. It may not be the same person. And Mama says, my daughter has a tracker on my phone. That's the best way to do. I heard Brenda was in ET's chat last night. Okay. Yeah. Got a secret. Can you keep it? Exactly. Well, regardless, I hope she's found safe and soon. Yes, definitely 100%. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I used to do hair years ago, and I had one lady that would come up and get her hair done, and she was always driving her car and everything, and I had just done her hair. She had paid, she left, Well, that afternoon, I had to stay and work late, and the police were coming in looking for her because I didn't realize she had dementia, and she never made it home. DJ gifted a membership. If y'all were the lucky person to get that membership, please tell him thank you so much. And to our new member, welcome to the South.
Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff down. We got enough to go around. So can I get a name and get down? Welcome to the South.
Welcome to the South, Kiki. Yay, how exciting. Hey, I'm out. How you doing? Thank you for that, Daniel. That was so sweet of you. Appreciate it. Like I said, that was a post that was made on Duchess, so definitely be on the lookout if you see her in chats. Maybe kind of check on her, see what you think. I don't know if it's the same Brenda Stapleton or not. I did send it to Brittany for her to look at and see if she knew, but I haven't heard anything yet. So, anyways, hello, everybody coming in. Thank y'all for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. One other thing I was going to let me see what I got here. Hold on, because I had a couple of things I was wanting to tell you about. Let me see. I don't know if I had it on my tablet or my phone. Okay, I'm going to put Teresa. Look at Teresa going in. Oh, 5 new members. How exciting. Thank you, Teresa. I love when we get new members. Thank y'all so much.
Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff down. We got enough to go around. So can I get a name and get down? Welcome to the South.
Welcome to those new members. And thank you so much, Teresa. You are so sweet and kind. I appreciate you. Now look at Cecilia gifting a member. My goodness. That is so awesome. Guys, if y'all were gifted, please make sure to tell these beautiful people thank you.
Welcome. Welcome to the South. We break that good stuff down. We got enough to go around. So can I get a name and get down? Welcome to the South.
Holly, thank you so much. My goodness. Can y'all hear these dogs howling in the background? I don't know if y'all can hear them. It's hilarious. They drive me bonkers. Thank you, Holly, so much. That is so sweet of you, girl. Big hugs to you. And I'm jealous of your pictures at the Green Canyon. Oh my goodness. I want to go there so bad. I saw some pictures Holly had posted, and oh man, it's a beautiful place. I'd like to go there someday. So, anyways, thank you so much for all the love that y'all are showing. I appreciate y'all. One more thing, let's do this before we get too far in. I mean, it's not, I wish we had more, but on the Michael Vaughn case, the Fayette County prosecutor, Michael Duke, put the statement out. Michael Vaughn case update. My office is moving forward with charges against the individuals involved in the disappearance and unaliving of 5-year-old Michael Vaughn, which occurred in the summer of 2021. After a robust investigation by the Fruitland Police Department and countless assisting agencies, we have unfortunately been able to locate Michael to recover his remains. Our foremost hope has always been to recover Michael, but delays now risk further harm to his loved ones. We believe we know Sorry about the noise. We believe we know the individuals involved and are committed to pursuing justice with or without Michael's recovery. The charges are only possible as a result of Fruitland's unyielding tenacity and perseverance. They have not ceased to work the case since the crime occurred, and they are continuing to search and investigate so they can bring Michael's body home. As Chief Huff has previously stated, it would be foolish to believe Fruitland PD will ever stop in their pursuit of recovering one of the most precious members of our community, a child. I would remind the public that anyone accused of a crime by my office is entitled to presumption of innocence, and it is this office's duty to prove that they are guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. I would ask the public and media to be sensitive to how difficult a case like this is to the surviving family members and neighbors, and ask that any efforts to speak with those involved be tempered appropriately. Cases such as these tend to thrust family members into the public eye against their will, and it is my hope that the public will respect their privacy as they weather this difficult process. Michael Duke, Payette County Prosecutors. So, amazing news. They are still looking for little Michael Monkey Vaughn, and they're not going to stop. And those horrible, horrible human beings that took the life of this little boy and has covered it up for so long, I wish they would just, for once in their life, do the right thing and tell where that precious little baby is at. He doesn't deserve this. They do, Daisy. I think there's quite a few agencies that could learn from Fruitland. I agree, because it's been since July of 2021, and they have not stopped. Have not stopped. They continue to push and persevere, and that's the way it should be. Children are precious. They are a gift from God to us. And unfortunately, we live in a world where things have tilted and the evil is reigning, I'm afraid. Evil is all around. And though we can't understand why someone would want to be so horrible and so mean and so just downright evil and take the life of a child away from their home, just take the child completely away. It's just wrong on many, many, many levels. And unfortunately, we're seeing it happen more and more and more as the days go on. There is a new case that I am following up on, and we'll be talking about it if it continues pretty soon. There is 18-month-old Chloe Anderson and 1-month-old Claire Anderson from Bastrop, Texas. Authorities are asking the public's help to locate the 18-month-old and the 1-month-old who were last seen in the Bastrop, Taylor, Texas area. And at first, when I heard about it, I thought, oh goodness, probably a family abduction or custody type thing. But unfortunately, they are not sure who was driving the silver car that took these precious babies away. And I'm going to stay on that case. And another case that we're looking into that I'm going to talk about pretty soon, Bastrop, that is like south. It's in the eastern part to the southwestern part Um, it is east of Austin, put it that way. It is east of Austin. And so, two precious little babies, and then the Texas A&M student that was at a party in a UT dorm, it sounds like, or an apartment of some UT people, and she fell 17 stories to her death. Police are calling it a suicide, but I don't believe that might not be the case, is what I'm afraid of. And her mother is pushing and pushing and pushing to get them to look into this deeper. So I'm following that case. If anything really comes out of it, we'll talk about it some more too. So I just wanted to give you those things there before we got into Sebastian's case, because things are happening everywhere. Everywhere. And, yeah, because they're cowards. Yeah, cowards. I mean, those people that know they're going to be living the rest of their life in jail, they might as well tell what they did to that little boy. I just don't understand it. And yeah, she was a freshman in college. The sorority thing, from what I'm understanding, it was an apartment of one of the UT football players. Did they release Brandon Shirtliff? No way. Was he released, guys? Is that what y'all are saying? Oh, please tell me they didn't let him go. Um, they had a hard enough time trying to get him. They had him on something completely different, and he had gotten out, and then they couldn't find him. Oh my goodness. They had Stacy Wondra locked up. He was on a whole different, complete other thing, and then, oh my goodness. Okay, Adrian was in jail in October, but not since. Okay. Now, was it Stacy Wondra they let out? Please tell me they didn't let out Stacy Wondra. Because as soon as he was released and signed the paperwork to get out, they instantly turned around and rearrested him. Ugh. I think they should all be burned at the stake, if you ask me. When people harm children, I think they should be tied up. No, it was Brandon. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. That is crazy. It was his mother's house where Decomp was hit on by the cadaver dogs of Michael Sint. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they extradited him to Idaho. Okay. Oh, I tell you, this is too much. And poor Brandy and all of her health issues that she's been dealing with. And I just knew the minute she put out a plea stating, please let me have my baby so he can be buried with me. Please tell me where he can be found. If that doesn't break a person's heart and make you want to actually do something good in your life, there ain't nothing that will ever touch you than a mother's plea like that. Oh my goodness. These babies deserve justice. And sometimes it just feels like they're not getting it. It feels like the walls are stacking up against the kids. And children should always be a protected, it should just, there should be a law to protect children more than what they are getting. So they extradited Stacy Wonder. Okay. Gotcha. But Brandon Shirtlift was released. I hope that man don't run. Yeah, Brandy does. She breaks my heart. She really does. You know, there's things have to be better. We got to do right by these kids. Draw and quarter them. There you go. Oh, Lord, these dogs are howling again. Good golly. Well, let's just hope that we can get our stuff on our end that Blue and I are working on and get it pushing along here pretty soon. And we'll start pushing to make some of these laws better to protect the children of this world. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, goodness, guys. You know, even when we, you know, you look at the screen right now and you see this little happy dragon in the tree. And it's such a cute little picture, but yet at the same time, it brings you back to the reality that Sebastian's not here and all the Christmas festivities have already started, days away from his 17th birthday. Where's his protection? Where has his protection been for quite a long time now? And it's just very sickening to even sit here every day and talk about and go over, and you just want to scream because you got people who are making a mockery of everything that we try to do that's positive. But yet we got to keep going. Well, hello, Keely. I hope you're feeling better today, sweetie. I hope you're doing good. You keep getting you some rest, drinking lots of liquids and fluids. Let your body heal, girl. But yeah, we've got to do a better job to protect the children of the world because, you know, we come on here every day and I've had this conversation with several of you where I've often asked the question, are we doing more harm than we are doing good when it comes to these kids' cases? Are we bringing so much exposure that whoever has them feel like they have to get rid of them? Are we part of that? Are we a reason for that? And it's something that I think about a lot because I don't want to make anything. Okay, everybody still keep Keely in your prayers, okay? She said, keep praying for me. I'm still not no better. Okay, we got you, girl. We got you. But we have to do better as a society And even myself, I need to do better. I need to do different. Chances are, if they took them, they were getting rid of them anyways. Yeah. The odds are pretty much there, I suppose. I had listened to Reverend Donna Serafina not too long ago. She was talking on the Summer Wells case, and she made that comment that Summer's case got so big that they had to do away with her. They couldn't continue to keep her and try to make money off of her. And that's just really stuck hard with me. Yeah, I'm out, says statistically after 24 hours. Most hope is gone. Yeah, I think so. I just don't ever want to be a part of anything that does harm. That's not what I'm here for. And so we got to keep going, guys, because these kids have no one else speaking out for them. Obviously, Sebastian's parents, and I have to say all three, because if you take a step back and look at this case, none of them have been cleared. Why hasn't anyone been cleared? If Mr. Chris had an alibi and was in Memphis, according to what everybody's putting out, almost a year later after that story came out to start with, I mean, if that was the truth, wouldn't you think law enforcement would come out and say, this one and this one's cleared? This is the one we're looking at? I don't know. But if, as far as we know, not one of the parents have been cleared. I just don't understand it. And I'm out. I think you're right. There's a reason, even if we don't know it. There has to be a reason. And hope floats. I've wondered that as well. If they clear Seth, the cold case can come in and see their screw ups. I guess there was days back where most cases, if the person had an alibi, they were ruled out as a suspect. If they had a legit alibi and it all panned out to be facts, then they got cleared. They were taken off the list. But to have that stigma over your head for 2 years and be a parent, that doesn't look well, doesn't bode well. And yeah, maybe they're not clearing Seth because they don't want him to call in anyone else. But then again, you go back and listen to the last statement that was made from Sumner County. They have called in the TBI special source, in special resources, and things have been used. The FBI has came in. And so there are involvements with those agencies. But it was good to hear that somebody thought, oh my goodness, could this possibly be Sebastian? Michelle, you might be right. If they get clear Seth, the other two might get spooked and ran. Yeah. I don't know, but to be a parent and not be able to be cleared, they saw an easy way of income, I think. Tina girl, I think you might be right on some of that there. How do these get to social media? Who decides what cases blow up? See, that's a thing. How does that all happen? How does things come to be where this is the case to follow? Because, and guys, I'm not saying this for no other reason than to just prove a point. I can pull up my previous content. The video I did, the live stream I did on Summer Wells had 410 views. The case file where we covered another case and talked about other cases, 500 views. The true crime we did, 800. Sebastian coverage, 800. The talk about the White House, over 1,000, over 1,000, and so on, and so on, and so on. Sebastian's case seems to be that case. There were days where Summer Wells was the case. If you talked about other cases, nobody really followed too much. Oh, thank you, Narita. It might be, Narita. It might be. I mean, I'm just curious. More than anything, I'm curious. And that's it, Peggy. People like drama. That's why it blows up. In Sebastian's case and Summer's case, there was not any lack of drama in either one of the cases. Someone put up a fake thing saying that Sebastian was supposedly found. Oh, gosh. I know, right, Miss Grace? If you can get through Summer, you can get through Sebastian. Yeah, just can't handle more. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. But who determines? I mean, who gets to pick and choose what child case is the case to be talked about and what child doesn't? Look at Michael Vaughn. His case, he got coverage. Nothing even close to what Summer Wells got. Brandy, Michael's mother, would be in the chats while everybody's talking about Summer Wells. Not her own son, but she was there to support Summer. I couldn't talk much about little Michael because it broke my heart, and it was so hard for me to even talk about. Oh my goodness, there's a missing 15-year-old pregnant girl out of Chattanooga in Tennessee. Oh gosh. Oh, I know it, Grace. I'll never forget Grace talking about how he was talking to Brandy and everything. I'll never forget him and her were on panel over at Miss Daisy's over there at the Farm Channel, and someone asked Don how many days his daughter had been missing. He couldn't say the exact numbers, but Michael Vaughn, his mother, who had her own child missing, she could tell Don exactly how many days since his daughter had gone missing. Yeah, she is a warrior. She is a warrior. But little Michael's case didn't get near what Summer's case got. And it gets so sad and frustrating because at what point is one child superior over another missing child? You know? It's very sad. Very sad when you stop and you think about it. I mean, I was in here talking about Summer Wells 2 days ago and had 30 people listening. Today we're right about 100. And Summer deserves it. Those 2 little babies that got taken from here in Texas, they deserve it. That 15-year-old pregnant girl, she deserves it. They all deserve it. And so I just have a hard time these days because I'm trying to make sure that whatever we're doing, we're going to do it in a good way so that we can do something positive. And yet, I don't know. It's frustrating. Katie Proudfoot, what? Y'all. Katie Proudfoot made a post, y'all. Let me share with you what she had to say. It is a blessing that the community is still helping to spread awareness. Sebastian will be, she got it right this time. He will be 17 on December 7th. And his favorite drink came from Culver's, is chocolate malt, extra malt, something he and his poppy used to get. We're grateful and thankful. Spreading awareness and the FBI flyer are the most effective thing we know to do. And we thank anyone willing to help keep Sebastian's name and face out there so we can find and bring our son home. Well, well, well. Culver's will be having a celebration on Sunday. If y'all are in the area, y'all go by. Let me see here. Bryant D. Guy, Kathy Bowersock's bro, her little brother. For every happy birthday, my buddy and young man, until we meet again, and we will, call me, and I'll be there for you anytime. I miss my buddy. Oh, and he put his phone number out on Facebook. Isn't that something? Hmm. These people, guys, they're trying hard. They are trying hard. But the damage, I'm afraid, is done. It's already happened, they have wreaked havoc already. Um, Katie put out on the November 25th official release from the Sheriff's Department. We are praying that someone will see something or find something that will lead us to our son. Please don't forget, Sebastian, keep awareness of your surroundings. The holidays are coming up, as well as Sebastian's 17th birthday. Please keep him in your prayers and treasure your loved ones. Sumner County Sheriff's Office is aware of a photograph that began circulating on 11/23 of 25 as a possible sighting of a juvenile, Sebastian Rogers. The juvenile depicted in the photograph is not Sebastian Rogers. If you believe you have seen him or have information related to his disappearance, please contact law enforcement immediately. Well, KK. Good job. Good job. Oh, she even shared out the Amber Alert on November 24th. We are beyond grateful that people are still keeping awareness. Sadly, this is another child that is not Sebastian. Please be respectful and discourage harassment. Well, look at her being a mother. Kudos to Katie. Kudos to Katie. I do believe, and it is my opinion only, that sometimes things come a little too late. in life, you know? Alrighty, guys, before we get too deep into this, let's go ahead and put this up here for everyone, even those in the very far, 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 far back. Myself, along with moderators, subscribers, and anyone in chat, express their opinions. On this channel, we present speculation, possibilities, and show things found for everyone to decide for themselves what opinion they have. We're here for helpful purposes only. We're not here for drama, hate, or anything negative. Please respect all opinions. And as always, my content is not to be used in a negative way at any time. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead. Let me change this banner out because we're going to use copyright. There's nothing to see, so I'm going to be playing some audio. I want you to listen to it. Like I said, we've listened to it before. We're going to have some discussions, but I want you all to sit back and listen to the words that are said. The words that Christopher Proudfoot says. The way he says them. You can tell a lot from a person by the sound of their voice. You can tell if they're angry. You can tell if they're happy. You can tell if somebody is being snide and just straight up being mean. I know, right, Lisa King? Oh. Anyway, so, okay, let's listen to this, guys. This is full credit to 5D. Love what he's putting out. Like I said, we've listened to this before, but I want you to listen to just the words without seeing anything other than Sebastian's favorite dragon here. And just think of him when you hear the words that are being said. Here we go. Can y'all not hear that? Y'all can't hear? Oh, goodness. Okay, we're going to have to share the picture. Here we go. Let me share it. I was just going to try to get y'all to just hear the words, but we'll go ahead and share it all. All righty. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Let me get it started back on the beginning. I want to speed it up just a tad. Hold on. We got to do all the things. There we go. Okay. I'll put the closed caption on. And here we go. Y'all listen to the words very closely. They tell a story.
So let's begin with this zinger.
It's so simple that it's probably a very boring case if you took away all the crap. It's just a simple, we have a 15-year-old autistic child that is missing. And unfortunately, the best part about it is he has managed to do this without any evidence left behind whatsoever. That is the most unique aspect of this case.
The most unique, the best part. At what point does any parent use the word, the best part about this? Nothing is the best part. Nothing.
Did you hear Chris say that the best thing about Sebastian's disappearance is that he left no evidence behind? Shouldn't Chris be saying the worst thing about Sebastian's disappearance is that he left no evidence behind? Doesn't Chris want Sebastian's fate to be known? Doesn't he want Sebastian to be found and for everyone to get answers? I don't think the use of the word best there is a mistake. I think it's very revealing. I think it's a Freudian slip. I also think it may be what's called Dupers Delight. Just in case you don't know what that is, Dupers Delight is the temporary thrill that some people experience when they cheat or deceive someone. It's also known as cheater's high. I'm wondering if Chris was engaging in a little Dupers Delight there. Let me play it for you one more time.
It's so simple that it's probably a very boring case if you took away all the crap. It's just a simple, we have a 15-year-old autistic child that is missing. And unfortunately, the best part about it is he has managed to do this without any evidence left behind whatsoever. That is the most unique aspect of this case.
I could tell you things that he told to me. Like on the first day, he looked at me and, he hadn't even been back for like 2 hours or 3 hours. And he looked at me, what are you going to do if this goes south? And I looked at him, I said, what are you talking about if I go south? What are you going to do if it's dead? And I'm going to walk out of this house because if I do anything else, they'll put me in handcuffs.
I want nothing more than to.
Did you hear that? First day, hadn't been back but just a couple of hours to the house. And he says, what are you going to do if this thing goes south? He said, what do you mean go south? I'll go south. And Chris says to Seth, what if he's dead? Got a secret? You are exactly right. Sickening words for a person to say when it comes to a child. I know, right? I'm out, you and me both. He also told Seth, let's get our story straight, per Seth. Exactly. I would take the handcuffs because, let's listen a little more. But pay attention to the words he uses.
Have them. Sebastian to be home.
You mean to tell me everything that's tragic in your life, you don't ever stop? You lose somebody in your life, and all you do is you just sit there and have the negative times, and you don't stop to have and reminisce. Well, I remember when Uncle so-and-so or Grandpa did this and Grandpa did that. Like, you don't ever do that?
Friends, let me share something with you. For a man who has obviously not lost a child that he cared about, you reminisce. You remember those times. But it hurts 10 times worse to remember those times because it reminds you, it haunts you. You will never have that ever again. With the person that you created and gave life to. And he's just so flippant about it. Makes me wonder, what does he know? Makes me wonder.
Right.
Probably
Yeah,
these
I mean,
people
we
out
enjoyed
here,
having Katie up here. I mean, is she holding up all right?
like these people out here stay miserable like that, in my opinion.
People like me that's lost a child, has a hard time getting past it, stay miserable? No. But I will say this, you have to teach yourself how to live your life and be as normal as you possibly can be with one kid less than you just had. Miserable? No, that's not the word. That's not the word any of us who have lost a child would use. Pain is a word that we would use. And that pain never leaves you. That pain stays with you for the rest of your life. That pain is what you have to learn how to work through. And whether it takes you 1 day, 2 weeks, or 5 years, it doesn't matter. Not to the person who has lost a child, it does not matter. Yeah, I'm out. It takes years to cope with that loss. And that's it. You only learn to live with that pain that you now carry with you everywhere you go. But they're just so flippant about it. He's just so, you got to go on with life. Keep going. Life, it keeps happening. Yeah, it happens. It continues to happen. But a lot of us mothers, yeah, cat lady, it takes a lifetime to cope without yours right there beside you. But these people, they don't get it.
Like they don't understand it. Real life, I mean.
Right.
Well, here's all right. So I'm not going to get religious on this aspect of this, but there's a saying, a Native American saying, that they say that when you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. But when you die, the world cries and you rejoice.
We're talking about a missing young man. He's talking about someone who has passed away. Do you hear his words? Do you hear his words? There's a native saying that when you are no longer alive, the world cries, but you rejoice. I know. It's quite funny that he quotes a Native American saying when he didn't want his child to live on a Native American reservation, which she is part Native American. But we're talking about a missing child that ran away because that's what they told us. It is, Diana. It's an insult to us. Exactly. 100%. And I take that as an insult to us. Kiki said it's actually in the Bible. He's ignorant. Oh, Lord. Listen to his words, folks. Spillage all over the place.
That's beautiful.
I believe that. Yep.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And Sheila and I were just, again, we're YouTubers. Of course, this is our hobby. We enjoy it. Parents don't want to hear that, or step parents, but
Oh no. I will save you the kid gloves, because Katie and I have had these conversations with law enforcement.
okay.
And it's simple. There's the answers. When all this is said and done, there's only two answers that are going to come out of this.
Yeah.
One, Sebastian is going to come home safe and sound, but he's going to have some, he's not going to feel, he's going to need a lot of mental psychologists.
Sure.
He's going to need a lot of mental psychologists. Why would those words even come to mind? That, he's coming home. That should be the end of the story there. The most rewarding of all would be for Sebastian to come home. Deal with the mental psychologist later, but who instantly assumes he's going to need that when he comes home? About when you were born. Okay, I'll go back to that. Let me go back a little bit, Kelly. Sorry, I didn't see that. Let me see. Let's go back. Is it here? Let's try this.
He's going to come home safe and sound, but he's going to have some.
Hold on.
We enjoy it. And Sheila and I would
die when you were being
Okay,
a
here
Native
we
American
go.
saying. So I'm not going to get religious on this aspect of this, but there's a saying, a Native American saying, that they say that when you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. But when you die, the world cries and you rejoice.
That's beautiful.
I believe that. Yeah.
Brenda Sue, no, I'm not upset with you. No, sweetie. Nuh-uh. Y'all no parent would say that unless there is something to the words. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why would you even talk about the day that your child's not going to be there?
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
And Sheila and I would just, again, we're YouTubers. Of course, this is our hobby. We enjoy it. Parents don't want to hear that, or step-parents, but
Oh, no. I will save you the kid clubs, because Katie and I have had these conversations with law enforcement.
okay.
And it's simple. There's the answers. When all this is said and done, there's only two answers that are going to come out of this. One, Sebastian is going to come home safe and sound, but he's going to have some, he's not going to feel, he's going to need a lot of mental psychologists.
Sure.
That's the word to look for. That's what he's going to need. Or two, Sebastian will be found dead in the woods.
Sure.
Do you have?
I'm down to, literally, I'm only down to two scenarios here.
Okay.
And what I feel probably the most reasonable in my head that makes sense. So the first one is very simple.
Okay.
Sebastian got up, walked out of the house, walked out in the woods. He's out there somewhere, and we can't find him.
Okay.
That's the simple one.
That's
Right.
sometimes simple is the way it is, but go ahead.
Did he say the word beaver, Michelle? Let's listen a little more. Y'all, I'm telling you, pay attention to the words he uses.
Now, the second one, Sebastian walked out of the house. Either it was planned or he was lured out of the house, or something triggered him to leave out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
This was done in November 2024 or October, I believe, somewhere around there. And yet it had already been proven Sebastian was not seen on camera. It was already proven at this point that the front door did not ever open at all. At all. But yet he keeps going with that scenario. Got to do it, right? Like taken out of the house. Exactly, little country. Yes. Yeah.
And walked out of the house. I personally feel he got to Long Hole Pike, and he got picked up in a car, and they headed westbound on Long Hole Pike.
Wow.
So What if there was a car, or let's pretend, okay? Let's just pretend. Let's pretend there was this truck that was waiting on Longhollow Pike. And somehow he got taken to that truck. We'll just go with that scenario for a while. No sense. So he wasn't on foot when he walked out to get to the truck waiting at Longhollow Pike. I would say he was probably carried. So if he was carried out of the house, taken to car, but probably more like a truck waiting on Longhollow Pike, let Mr. Chris tell you how they could have got out of there without being seen.
And westbound goes to I-65. Now, there's a license plate reader on Longhollow Pike that goes, if you're traveling eastward, so if you're coming from Goodlettsville going toward Gallatin down Longhollow Pike, there's a license plate reader right there. And 76 cars from the hours of midnight to 6 a.m. were registered on that LPR.
Okay. Wow.
So all of those cars have been accounted for. Now, what has not been accounted for is if you were traveling westbound, so if you were going from Gallatin to Goodlettsville,
so he's told us all of those cars have been accounted for. But he knows another way, doesn't he? Good night, Grace Paris. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, I know, Michelle. So specific, isn't he? He knows all of the things.
the one camera that could have picked anything up was not working. Hadn't been working for 3 years. And that's at Long Hollow Pike and New Shackle, right there at the corner by the school.
Wow.
Right at the corner of the school. So let's think about this. Katie left out of the neighborhood. She drove to the school, drove through the parking lot. And Worsham's is just right past that area. And that camera would not have caught whoever was going or happened to come and sit at that convenience store that night. Or let's say early morning. Convenient, don't you think? Yeah, Tina girl. Yep, he knows all the things and all the convenience of not having that license plate reader working at the right time.
It hasn't worked for 3 years. Now, whether or not they're going to work it out, I don't know. But it hadn't worked for 3 years. So anybody going, like I said, westbound down Long Hollow Pike could have picked up Sebastian, picked him in a car, hauled butt down to I-65, and you'd have never known.
What? I-65? Down Long Hollow Pike? All the way to I-65 and nobody would have ever known? Spillage, guys. Spillage.
I mean, you're exactly what I figured you would be like.
No, I got nothing to hide. I mean, me and Katie, and this is going to sound very off, but me and Katie are kidless.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter lives in New Mexico with my ex-wife, and Sebastian lived with us.
Yeah.
And we don't have either one of our kids. Well, I mean, we're guilty because we're not a Hallmark drama ETV story.
Yeah.
You know, Katie's not out there dropping to her knees in the middle of the yard, screaming and crying, and I'm not out there just ripping everybody's heads off and like just like that's not me.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I have.
He's not out there screaming and hollering at the top of his lungs. That's not me. Really? Man. Yeah, Michelle. I want everybody to pay attention when he uses animal verbiage. Pay real close attention.
I had that side.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we all do this. And I think that's what's
the time.
Yeah. We put it out there and said, "Hey, we'd like to talk to the parents." There's two sides to every story. There's three sides. This, you got Seth, you got you and Katie, and then you've got what really happened to Sebastian. So,
see, the problem with a lot of people out there doing this is they let that alligator mask out of the alligator.
Wait, what? The people out there doing this, they let that alligator mouth. Let's listen to that part again, guys.
And so,
see, the problem with a lot of people out there doing this is they let that alligator mask out of the alligator mouth overload their little tadpole behinds.
Well, that's true.
Their alligator mouth override their little tadpole behinds. Alligators do unfortunately eat every tiny piece of anything. And Michelle would be my witness here. 3 a.m. pictures that we see things. Months and months ago, we saw something that looked quite a lot like an alligator. An alligator. In the pictures from the 3 a.m., we saw all the dogs, we saw the birds, we saw the bunny, we saw the cats, we saw what looks to be an alligator. I'm telling you guys, slippage.
And my question to everybody is when you eat crow, do you prefer mustard or just straight?
Yeah.
Because when the truth comes out,
and that's
what wrong.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear the apologies. Now, will we ever get them? Probably.
He can't wait to hear our apologies. Our apologies. Guys, when I say there's slippage in the words that he uses, there's slippage there. He tells on himself a lot. And when it comes to the excitement over a crime can stem from an offender's motivation for thrill, a crime of passion, defense, where extreme emotions mitigates guilt, or the public's fascination with sensational criminal cases. For offenders, excitement can be motivating factor, particularly in crimes involving risk. Now, I got something else I want to show because it's been brought to my attention a lot, and I haven't never said anything, but I'm going to say it now because for a very long time, we've heard that the Proudfoots have their own NDAs that people have to sign so that they don't, let their stuff come out or they will be sued and all the things, right? Let me share with you right here. An NDA cannot keep you from being charged with a crime, as private agreements cannot shield a perpetrator from criminal prosecution by the state. Any NDA that attempts to conceal illegal activity is against public policy and is not legally enforceable. I just thought that should be something that's read out loud, said out loud. That is a blanket statement for any NDA signed in the United States of America where this crime has actually happened. And all the NDAs that have been signed, you might want to be a little careful about it. Be very, very cautious about it, because some of this slippage, some of these stories that are being told, and don't make me tell all the things I know. Statements. We've heard them. They've been said. And oh yeah, Cat Lady. Cat Lady says, I'm not rejoicing. I'm so mad and angry now. Right now, I miss my children so much. 100%. 100%. There's no way anybody could ever tell a person how they should be feeling, how they should continue to go on with their life. Even though you've lost a child, you just got to keep living because life keeps happening. No, no, and no. But to sit here and listen to the words that man said in so many different places, he's so confident. He feels entitled to let everybody know that if you went a certain way off of Long Hollow Pike, well, you wouldn't be seen that night because that license plate reader did not work. To say on day one, what if he's no longer alive? What are you going to do? Number one, that's the most insensitive thing a person could ever let come out of their mouth when you feel like your child's ran away and he might be lost out in the woods somewhere. Yeah. Yep, like stink bait working with fish. You know, it's sad how confident he is. We listened to the phone call that was leaked with the PI because of how mad they were that she was stepping on their grass, on their property. And so we had to listen to a mother who was so disgusted that a private investigator working to help find her son might have the gall to even try to step foot on her property. I find it funny when we listen to that it was Katie who made the statement, "Don't worry, I've already gave her name to the private detective to look into her." Do y'all remember that call? Do you remember hearing that conversation with Chris, with Katie and Seth's PI, and Katie makes the statement, "I've already gave her information to the private detective so he can look into her." She didn't call law enforcement to come get this person off of her property. Did y'all notice that? That was the same woman talking to that lady that she had never met or talked to ever before, but was sole purpose was to help find her son, and she talked to her like she's trash. The same woman that didn't supposedly, allegedly, all the things, did not like the questions that were being asked of her. And so she made a call to her husband, and he shut down that interview with law enforcement. So my question remains, is Katie a victim or is Katie in control? That's my question. Does Katie need to make a phone call to her husband because she doesn't like the questions law enforcement is asking her and he shuts down the interview? I mean, that's what's being put out there, guys. We don't know exactly how that went down. We don't know. But is she a victim? Is she this meek and mild, falling apart mother? Because she sure didn't seem that way when she was talking to the private investigator on the phone. She had to call her husband during an interview with law enforcement about her missing child because she was concerned. I don't think that call existed, in my opinion. And if it did, it was to scream and cuss and all the things to get her anger out before she walked back in that room and said, "My lawyer will get in touch with you soon." I think we heard a side of Katie that surprised quite a few people when she talked to that woman. She was a little pissed. But I will say this. For Katie, probably the best thing she could have ever done was to get herself a lawyer. And if she had any control over her husband, she would have him one as well. And that lawyer would definitely tell him to shut up. You see, the little words he used, his little stories on explaining things, created quite the thought in everyone's head as you heard it. There was a way to get out of their neighborhood without being seen. where no one could ever know you were even there. He starts talking about the Native American saying, which goes from birth to death. When we're all supposed to believe he was the one that told us this kid just walked out the front door. Oh, I'm out. I agree with you. Same with Don and Candace. They both know they can't turn on each other. What a life to live. What a life to live. I know, right? Wild Wolf? Well, damn, Chris, if you think he's coming home, just go get him and bring him home. He's going to need all this help. And the therapist and stuff. Bring them home, Chris. Come on, bring him home. Exactly. And yeah, you know, I will say this. The alligator comment was brought out to my attention, and it gave me chills to hear it. Because the 3 a.m. pictures, clear as day, I can see an alligator and a little makeshift type water tank thing. And to hear him talk about alligators who have several parts of their stomach that do certain things, and even bone will be disintegrated. It'll be broken down. He's told us Sebastian will never be found. He said those words. I think he's a man who knows things. I think he's a man who, if we just pay close attention to the words he's using, high chlorox. God, I can say that word. I just can't get it out today. But yeah, that acid stuff. The same stuff Terry Bowersox was charged with overbuying when he was in his, substance making days, I guess. But he tells us, yep, he knows. I'm out says it. He knows exotic pet owners. That's so freaking creepy. Oh, yeah. They like to go to the reptile shows. Oh, Lee, I'll get the pictures. I'll get them. We'll show you. We will. We got some more pictures to look at. With all the activity happening that night, what are they doing? What was happening? What were they getting rid of? All the activity over by the cemetery. Guys, they did a trial run the night before. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. But we will definitely be looking at that. I'll get those pictures ready. Okay, Michelle said, hang on, I will send you one. Okay, let's see here. But I'm going to show y'all some more pictures and things that we've got to look at and things. So, oh, looky here, y'all. I missed this one. Katie even put a post out about a poster that says, "Stop the rumors, protect the truth, refocus on Sebastian Rogers, derailing focus off a missing child. Please keep your Sebastian in your prayers. Please keep awareness of your surroundings for him. Please let the truth guide, and may the Lord keep him safe and bring him home." That was November 11th, friends. Katie's all up in her feelings. Yeah, I'm stuck on the cemetery part too. Yep, all these words are being used. And then there was another one that she did as well. There's a flyer with Sebastian, little Summer, and a couple more kids, and it says, "Pray with all our hearts to bring Sebastian home and pray for all the missing and their families." Oh, she getting in her feelings, y'all. I hope maybe, just maybe, things will start to make sense. Okay, let me see. Michelle sent it. Let's see what we can see here. I'm going to try to get this downloaded. Okay. Hold tight. I'm going to try to get this to where I can. Let me pull it up this way. I want y'all to look close at this picture. Maybe, Teresa, maybe. I hope I don't know. I hope. Lots of hope. There's always hope. Until there's something confirmed that there is no hope left, we got to have hope. That's all there is to it. Okay, let me get this picture pulled up. I want y'all to see it. I'm going to download it. Okay. Okay, guys, let me see if I can get over here. Share this. All righty, here we go. I want y'all to focus and concentrate on this picture. And I know it doesn't look like much, but hold tight because I'm fixing to zoom it in. And you can clearly see some kind of enclosure right back here. And I want you to look real close right here. And I'm going to pull it up a little more. You can see how the body goes way back here. And there's a foot right here, a leg sticking out. Can you see that? Let me raise it up a little bit. It's right. See where the little the little hand is at? This right here is the foot, the front leg. You can almost see the little claws right here at the bottom. This is the face. Starts here, goes down. And if you look close, you see how it slopes down to the body. Can you see it? Yeah. These are the 3 a.m. pictures now. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Come over here. You see a person right here. What looks to be a gator. Look at that mouth clamp shut right there. You see it? You don't see it, Lee? Yeah. These pictures came from the 3 a.m. video. This is all back towards that neighbor's shed in the back area. So you can see, and I'm telling you, folks, I've told y'all before, take this, look at it on your phone, pause it, zoom in, you know, that kind of thing. But that's what we're seeing. And this isn't the only one where you can see what looks to be a gator. There's another one where it's all stretched out across the bottom. But I'll get those all together. And yes, Diana, we're going to look at that on our next video about Sebastian. We're going to go over those places there in the cemetery. And I'm going to show you what we have found when you lighten up that and adjust the contrast and everything. YouTuber, that's what it's looking like. This, let me pull it out. Hold on. When you zoom it in, you see this tank thing back here. And there's another picture of it that we got that we can show. But there's like a tank thing back there. So, okay, guys, we're going to talk about some more gator pictures next time. Let's do the cemetery area as well. And I don't know if you can see right here, see these little claws? Let me zoom in from the foot. It's like the foot area right here. Oh, sorry. And you see the little claws right here. But anyways, yeah. You know, a scenario. A scenario. That's all this is. Could it be that he was fed to a gator? Very possible. Because the juices inside their belly is iron tank. Oh, I got more pictures that'll show the tank. I'll show all of those and we'll explain it a little more. But we'll go over those next time. I know Mob Crew's fixing to come on. Yeah, theory. But from what we're seeing, it's very possible. I don't know, guys. I mean, like I said, I'm just putting it out here for y'all. And y'all can decide what it is you see or don't see or what, all the things, you know. But yeah, evidence, anything. It could be, you know, could they have done that with Sebastian? I don't know. I wasn't there. But yes, I'm out. You're 100% correct. It did happen to Haley Cummins. That's exactly what they did. Okay, Lee, you don't have to go with it. I'm just showing you what the things that we're seeing from that video, and her pictures and my pictures are all matching up. I saw dogs, I saw bunny rabbits, I saw cats, I see people wearing suits. So maybe, Sammy, it could be reflective type photos. That's what we're going to see a lot of with the cemetery pictures. You'll see refractions of their shadows and things a lot in that. And that's something I wanted to go over with y'all, to show y'all, to say, hey, look, you know, a light refracts, and it could be way over there, but your shadow can be seen, your figure and your outline can be seen. Yeah, like a small above ground type of pool. Yeah. Don't drink the water in Tennessee, DJ. I don't know, folks. I'm just showing y'all what we got. So we'll go over, but I do want to show the pictures from the cemetery and all the things that I've been working on. So we'll definitely go over that. I wanted y'all to hear the words that were said today that we listened to, because guys, when people get really comfortable, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But alrighty, well, I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate y'all. Anybody on replay, thank y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all. And you know, I do treasure each and every one of you. Y'all are amazing, and I'm so glad to have y'all here. Like I said, I'm just going to show y'all things. I'm going to put it out there, but I'm not going to make you believe anything that you don't believe or you don't see. I'm not going to do that. And so, with that being said, I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Y'all be good and be safe out on these streets. There's some nut jobs out there for sure. Y'all be good. Love and hugs, everybody. Till next time. Bye.